Hello, this is Housemeter from Tumblr, and I've just decided to do a deck profile of my Hero Beat Stun Thing deck. It's because I'm really bored and I have nothing to do today. So, well, for this evening, so I thought I might quickly do a video since I already want to do a deck profile because deck profiles are cool and I enjoy watching them. So I thought I might make one. Okay. So yeah, let's go for the monsters. There's a few really weird choices in this deck, so I'm going to go through it quite quickly. I'm going to talk about it a little bit afterwards. So monsters. 3 Bowman. Using the camera to coordinate where my hand goes is not a good idea. 2 Alias. 1 Stratos. This guy obviously makes it all happen. And the weird choice is the Summon Monk, the main deck singular Fossil Diner, the main deck singular Rayo, and the Zephyros Elite. You've probably seen this. You may, if you keep up with the hero deck list, or you keep up with deck lists and the topping deck lists in Yu-Gi-Oh in general, you might have seen this guy in a deck that tops some South American UCQ. It's pretty potent, this deck, I must admit. So I'll put that there so we can actually see what's going on. They've got room. Next to spells. First we got standard hero search engine, reinforcement of the army, 2 eco. Then I run double a hero lives. It's at 2. You should run it at 2 in my opinion. And then the top deck engine, what I like to call it, just puts random beat sticks on the field. You've got the triple miracle fusion. And then I don't know what's next. Oh yeah, and then the getting you out of the shit engine, the 2 super polys, recycling, 3 warrior returning alive, staple, monster reborn, book of moon. Okay, that's it for the spells. Now I'm going to do the traps. Quite a hefty trap lineup actually. Just make sure it is actually traps next. Okay, so I'll give you the traps now, and I'll explain it. 1. Well, we've got a Phoenix Wing Wind Blast and 3 Compulse. Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, if you don't know what it does, you discard a card and you return 1 card on the field to the top of the deck. It's basically the 4th Compulse in this deck. I don't like it. The cost is really high, but in this format, I think it's really good to run just because of all the random Draco attacks. Although it does generally end up getting sided out because Master of Blades is now a thing. See, I said I wasn't going to talk about it until after I laid the deck out, and I'm talking about it. Oh well. 2 TT, yeah, it's just regular shit really. Double Mirror Force. I did actually used to run Deepers because I just prefer it. It just more permanently gets rid of things. And usually when the dragons are already out on the field, they've already used their effects, so it's not really an issue. But since Master of Blades came out, basically at locals, the Master of Blades had just come out, and I had set Deepers. I was like, shit, I can't do anything because Deepers targets. Dimensional Prison, sorry, in case you don't know what random abbreviations I use for the cards. The deck over here actually. That's always it for the traps. My other essential traps are Bottomless Trap Hole. I've got them in for the main reason that I've also got Mirror Force in, because usually when the dragons have already come out, you always use your effects, and it's always a nice trap to have. I'm really sorry if the camera keeps wandering, I don't have a steady camera hand. Solemn Brigade, and my 3 non-offensive traps, triple Coral Haunted. Okay, now I think I'm going to just talk about what the logic is. I mean, you can see that with these 3 elemental hero Bowmans, that's just simple, good top deck, draw 2, possibly wins your games. This has synergy with this, obviously, you know most of the special summon Bowman. Stratos does the searching thing, it makes it all happen. Now, Summon Monk is really good because if you have the Summon Monk in hand and you have your hero lives in hand, rather than paying the 4/5 cost of the hero lives, you can ditch the hero lives and get the Stratos out anyway. And then also what you do is then you search for Bowman, you set your hand and you special summon the Bowman, obviously then you make the Shotmaster, because you go against spell books and you call spells, they're not really going to be doing much, and if you go against dragons and you call monster effects, they ain't going to be doing much either. Also what you can do is heroes have a tendency to be wrecked by cloggy hands. So it's a lot better if you kind of just if you have a clog your hand rather than just normal summon this alias and just pass, because that's not really any good for anyone. You can normal summon your Summoner Monk, ditch a spell or something, especially Stratos, and then if you've got like an alias in hand, you search Bullman, or if you've got a Bullman in hand, you search the alias, and then you go into Lavalval Chain, and you use its effect to ditch the Zephyros, so then you've got the turn 2 Shotmaster, which is quite awesome. Actually, on that subject, I'm just going to quickly lay out this extra deck. Crazy box, simply because it's funny as fuck, and it's really good with Eradicator against the Spellbook matchup. Dagosta Emerald, Synergy with Alias, and it's just good to reload your engine into your deck. A really nice card. Cowboy, mandatory, do that gay burn for game, or you can just be a massive, say if they've got a massive monster, attack, take off the stuff. I mean, defeats things up to 3k attacks, which is quite awesome. Blade Armor is just staple in the stack. Attack twice to warriors. Did I actually cut? No, I didn't cut that into one Shotmaster. Double Shotmaster. This deck can double Shotmaster on the first turn. I can't remember exactly how you do it. I think you need like something really strange. I mean, it's like you go. I think you need a way. I think you need like 2 warrior returning alive, a Summoner Monk. Sorry about the lopsided camera. 2 warrior returning alive, a Summoner Monk, and yeah, I think that's like it. Oh, I think you can do it through. I think you have to be maining Foolish Burial, but it can sometimes if you kill your first Shotmaster, you want the second Shotmaster, because they're not always going to compulse it. And in those Dragon matchups and Frosted matchups, Shotmaster is really awesome. This card is awesome, and all hero builds should run it. I do not care who you are, especially if you run Zephyros. No, actually, no, you should just only run it if you run Zephyros, and the Summoner won't probably. Yeah, I mean, I really like it. I mean, it's even good for top decking cards. I mean, when like your opponent's playing, if your opponent's got special summon a monster and like it's really annoying you and like you need to get rid of it, what you can do, you can just special summon that defense and just top deck it, and just top deck a Fossil Diner and set it next turn. And if your opponent's got no outs, then they'll either attack into it to get it over with, so they can start doing stuff, or they'll just wait and they won't do anything. It's pretty awesome. Lavalval Chain is also good because what you can do, especially against the spellbooks, you ditch something like a Ryo or a Fossil Diner. Say if you can't make the Shotmaster, then you set a Call the Haunted, or you can reborn it. So basically what you do is you either reborn your Ryo or your Fossil Diner, or even better, you wait till you're doing stuff and then you do it in their turn to really break up the play. I mean, it's really funny if you're going against spellbooks and they're like spellbook of secrets, and you can either do it on the spell, you can either do it on the activation of secrets, so the secrets will just fizzle and die, or you can wait. Say if they search Judgment, they're like Judgment, and you're like Chain. It's like, wow, I'm just wasting my Judgment, and like I'm not going to be able to do anything because the majority of these spellbook cards out. So, but in all fairness, it is the best thing to do on the secrets. It's a really funny play, it really pisses people off. Same talking with the Dragon matchup. You basically you use Lavalval Chain, Foolish Burial, and kind of the Fossil Diner. You set the Call the Haunted, and then when they're doing stuff in their turn, you're just like, no. I just stop that play right there. Really funny if you do it with the and they've got 2 monsters out about to exceed, and you're just like, no, Call the Haunted, Fossil Diner, and then like say if you got a Mirror Force set, they're forced to attack, or like if they are forced to attack because you just want to get over that Fossil Diner, and then you just Mirror Force them, and it's really disrupts the plays. I mean, 2 are Hero Lives. I had it at 1 because the cost for it is really high, but like you just don't draw it. I mean, I used to have this as a one-off, but I just wasn't drawing it enough when I needed it, and didn't see like there was any point to it. What? Oh, this Book of Moon. I'm running it because I don't know what to run in its place. I don't feel like Heavy Storm or Dark Call are too good right now. I mean, they're in the side deck. But if you guys have any suggestions of what I can run instead of the Book of Moon, because it's driving me mad and I don't know what to run, then hit me up. I used to run Breakthroughs, they were a bit slow though, and I didn't like them too much. I found myself thinking, this could be it. There could be better traps here. It says I've got over 10 minutes. I probably need to finish now. So yeah, I'll just pick off the rest of this extra. Excalibur, pretty standard. Excalibur, get all the big things. Mind Stroke, Stall, Book of Moon things. Get rid of most continuous effects. Dweller, going against that Rogue Mirror player. Although this format, I reckon you can drop it. And the Omni Heroes are run. Great Tornado to get the Draco Sack. Hero Master got synergy with Valve Chain and stuff. Absolute Zero because it's Absolute Zero, you can get your monsters. And 2 Shinings because you can recycle Nightfall. That's match on the extra deck, but I mean, you can say there's extra deck things in it, but it's never final, so I'm not going to go for it. But one of the things that I will always have in its format are Soul Drains, Soul Drain, Dark Core, the staples I don't really mean. So Soul Drain, Dark Core, Heavy Storm, anywhere from 1 to 3 Mind Crushers, 3 Eradicator, 2 Fossil Diner, 2 Dimensional Fissure, but I sometimes drop Dimensional Fissure but I probably won't now because this really annoying guy at locals who's played Laval's and just breaks his deck if I play it. Just stuff like that. I mean, it's really good against dragons because it makes them rip through the resources like really quickly, and it also means that they can't bail your shit, which is pretty epic. So yeah, 3 Woman, 2 Alias, Strauss, Sun and Monk, Fossil Diner, Thunder King, Sephiroth, Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, 3 Warrior Eternal Life, 2 Super Poly, 3 Miracle Fusion, 2 Healers, 2 Recall, 1 Reinforcement on the army that's hiding, 3 Call the Haunted. This actually doesn't get cloggy, I thought it would, but it doesn't. And if anyone has any of these, the Duelist League ones or the Hobby League ones, I don't know how you want to call them, thinking Duelist League, with the purple shiny with the purple rare title, hit me up because I want that shit off you. And hopefully you're in the UK and Porsche isn't going to be a fucking bitch. 1 Ink, Solemn Judgment, 2 Bottomless, 2 Mirror Force, 2 Torrential, 3 Compulse, 4 Compulse, which is actually a Phoenix Wing and Blast, which actually works okay, 2 Shiny Absolute Zero, no Master Grip Tornado, Abyss Eye, Marshall, Excalibur, Chain, Shockmaster, Blade Armor, Cowboy, Emerald, Crazy Box. We're done. Crazy Box is really awesome. Crazy Box, yay!